Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Aquarius June Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite-Smith, Osho's and Tarot, and I'll do one clarification with it. Woman Oracle. I'll go through the first, second, and third decan with Prism and I Am Shadow and Light. I'll do the Love department with the Angel Oracle. And at the end, for the final energies, Divine Connection. All right, let's do it, Aqua. I hope you had a good May. June is going to be fire. Yup. It's going to be strong, strong, strong. If you do speak French or understand French, Aquarius, I do have a French channel. It's in the About section. It is not a copy and paste of this channel. The readings are absolutely different, so therefore complimentary. It is free. There's no commercial, so here we go. It's complimentary, guys. And a week and a half prior, your birthday season, or 2 weeks prior, your magazine will come out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video regarding the exclusive astro collection that I am creating. It's taking 1 year because, yeah, it just, it's on pre-sale before the sign's birthday. I am doing everything, and the link is next to my picture on my channel. You click and you'll have all the information. Right now there's Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, of course. You'll see it's in English and French. All right, Aquarius, let's do it. Nice. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, jeez. It started really well. Oh my God, why? Like half of the signs are so challenged, have the same challenge. It's crazy. All right. I have the feeling that in June, a lot of signs feel that they don't deserve XYZ for some XYZ reason. All right. So in June, I think you're regaining some sort of momentum of positivity. But hold on. In the recent past, you have the 5 cups. So 5 of cups is, I think you got disappointed regarding something. So it could be an activity, it could be a love relationship, it could be anything, okay? And very much Debbie Downer, like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. How am I going to do? Behind Bob here, there's 2 cups that are absolutely full. So anytime you can just turn, take the cups and get the F out and go somewhere where it's better and brighter and, you know. But I think you're just like glued to some negative Nancy mindset. And I'm not sure why, but you're having a hard time to get out of it. Yep. So the World card is the last card of the tarot. Okay. So you realize that you reassessing, like this is the typical June right here, Aquarius. You are reassessing what's up, and you are kind of like lost in a bunch because you went through the entire tarot of the major arcana. Okay, the World is the last one, and you sort of like observing, waiting for a divine timing of some sort. But it's like, no. You got to have the pieces of the puzzle. You got to activate something in order to have abundance and gift and all that stuff. But if you're not doing Corpola and you're all day on the couch, no. It just doesn't come like that. Now, consciously, there's a burden. Yep. Consciously, you're stuck with the 5 of cups. Still, There's a burden of some sort. What is it? You can't find a relationship? You're not capable to reassess and what's up? Because clearly here, you're not doing the work. You think you're perfect, or you think you didn't make any mistake. A star is 50-50 for everything. At work, with your family, with love relationship, everything. Yeah, there's a... Unconsciously, you're controlling. Here we go. Jeez Louise. You're controlling what? You're controlling your thoughts. You're controlling your very stubborn, but like the non-healthy stubborn. You know, the motto of Aquarius is I know. I know. I know. I know. Here we go. You know what? You know better than anything else? Anyone else? That's not good. Your challenge. Like a bunch of other signs. The challenge is you don't allow yourself to receive gifts. You don't allow yourself to receive. End of the story, punto. Because you know everything. Because you're like stuck and you're like, well, you know, I have the world major arcana and I'm protected and I'm waiting for divine timing to do things. But I'm not doing anything because I'm on the couch every day. Okay, all right. You're not ambitious. You think you know everything. Oh my God, Aquarius. What? There's a big problem here. Why you have the Judgment card in the near future? Why? Here we go again. You have Leo in the house. And guess what you have? The World card again. All right. So this is like crucial to hear me out here. In the near future, you have the Judgment. You have the Judgment because of two things. You are too attached to what other people think. Or you are judging yourself and you are doing some self-sabotage because you're not ready for the next step and you're not allowing yourself for this next step. You're staying at home, you're doing your thing, and you think it's great. Well, not really. Okay? There's bills to pay, there's a bunch of stuff. Now, Leo is here, the strength is here, but it's not the strength to do things. You are burning your energy in things that are not supposed to be, okay? And so burning your energy with a group of people that are not good, some activities that are not very fulfilling, you know, stuff like that. And on the other hand, you also have that radical thing about you. And maybe perhaps some coldness too. Very radical, very like, yeah, well, I know, you know. This is exactly what it is. So you got to work on that judgment thing because the outcome is a brand new birth, a brand new Aquarius. But if you decide to do the work, because if you glued with this 5 of Cups, and I know, it's not going to go anywhere. And I have the feeling that Aquarius, you're struggling with it. It's not the first time that I'm telling you, but because you think that you know everything. And you created this planet or something. And you're so better than other people. I think you're just... with your words, you're just securing yourself. You're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is going to be great. And oh my God, yeah, I have so many qualities. And but it's just words because you're so afraid that you're not activating anything. But it is important to activate things here. Do you understand that? Because this is the outcome, a brand new birth. But if you decide, there's a lot of work to do apparently here. You have the world twice. And it's okay to have the world twice, but you gotta activate the world also. Do not wait for that last piece of the puzzle. Activate things. You can wait 25 years. 25 years later, you're going to be like, oh my God, why did I wait it and waste time? This is exactly what it's all about. Wasting time. First decan. Paradise is inside you. Life is a big canvas waiting for you to put colors on it. And the light at the end of the tunnel. Yep. So first decan, yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to allow yourself to see that light at the end of the tunnel. It's exactly what I was telling you. If you are, I think a few of you Aquarius, you're like functional, but you're depressed. You're depressed. You function, but you're depressed. Inside of you, you're very depressed. So you got to remember that all the answers are inside of you. But if you work on yourself, because if you're stubborn as F, with like very strong, like, no, I know. Second decan. It's not going to help you. Second decan. Being surrounded by the wrong people is like being in detention for the rest of your life. Stop judging and putting yourself down. It reinforces your negative self and flow. Yep. Well, you got to go with the flow, but how do you go with the flow? Letting go, making sure you're working on your self-esteem. You regain trust with yourself first. And then cut a cord with a certain entourage that is not good. It's very clear here, second decan. I don't know who you hang out with, but it's no bueno. Third decan. Consult the book of your soul and you will have your answers. Ask clearly what you want. And caution. Caution is just with the fact that you gotta go inside and go back to source and see what nourishes you. Because I don't think you made a list. You're not dwindling at all. And that's the issue too. So if you're like in the autosuffisance and self-centered, that's a problem. That's a problem because you're not growing. You think you're perfect. And you're not. Nobody is. All right, the love department, Aquarius. Let's see if you're single and happy. What's up? Your reading is extremely ambivalent. Very, very. If you're single and happy. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. So if you're single and happy, yeah, well, if you're single and happy, I don't think you're really that happy. And unconsciously, you would love to be with somebody. But I think you also don't work on yourself. So It's just like, yeah, okay, bye. She doesn't want to be with me. He doesn't want to be with me. There's nothing wrong with me. It's because of them. And it's like, no, I have the feeling that it's this. And yeah, getting out of your comfort zone. I think, I have the feeling that why people break up with you is because you're not ambitious. You're not someone that wants to do this, wants to do that. You're very shallow. You're very, it's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. All right. If you're in a relationship, a woman or a man will always be with somebody or fall in love with somebody that is ambitious, wants to do things, traveling, creating, da 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 da. If it's the routine, that's why men cheat also. It's because there's a routine after a while. And if their wives is not, there's a routine, well, they go have their fun somewhere else. It is that simple, guys, Okay. Women cheat also. All right. If you're in a relationship, a new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. If someone leaves you confused more than converted, you need to reassess their access to you. And this is exactly what I just talked about. You gotta rekindle this relationship. Otherwise, this is gonna be like routine. This is gonna be boring, and it's not gonna be okay. So either you're gonna go somewhere else and not say anything, or you gotta decide something. But rekindle, like take the time to go on dates and go camping and do things, or take a few days off, do something that is not going to involve your family, your kids, your da 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 da. All right. If you're looking for love, Aquarius, we'll see with divine connection, because it's always clear. If someone shows you who they are, believe them in the first time. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship, and this is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Well, okay, so you got to be careful with those cards, okay? This is not like printed, okay? Be smart about it. But here it's very clear also is that maybe you met somebody, and those cards are telling you very clearly, okay, you're looking for love? Okay, cool. But take your time. Do not be in an instant relationship just because you're craving a relationship. See the difference here? So have fun. See this person once a week, maybe once a month. But do not engage into an instant relationship. Do not engage into a cray-cray, behavior, and observe. Okay? Observe what's up. Listen carefully. In the human behavior, there's some stuff that will be like this forever. So if you have, let me give you a great example. If you meet somebody that has a career, and you can tell that this person, his career, her career is really important, this is going to be this way until they're retired. Same if you date someone that is a prime minister or a cop or a detective. This is someone that is going to be working. So do not expect your detective that is, on a particular case to do not work on Sundays, to not have his phone on vacation, to, you know what I mean? Hmm. Because you know, it's kind of funny when women are like, "Oh my God, I would love to date da 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 da," but it's like, do you know what his job or her job implies? This is not going to change, guys. All right. Yep. There we go. I love it. This is exactly what it is, and it sort of reminds me of Capricorn also. Go check if you have your rising in Capricorn or maybe your Jupiter or your Neptune in Capricorn. Here is exactly what it is. It means that you will see the light at the end of the tunnel if you do work on yourself, if you do work and take the time to be in silence, really silence, alone, and do the work. Because I get it. You had experiences, you were disappointed, you're fighting mentally, emotionally, but you're not working on yourself. So therefore, you're not assessing what's up with you. And this is exactly the work you need to do in order for the outcome to be a total rebirth and to see the light again. But to see the light again is to accept who you are, therefore, shadow work. This is beautiful, Aquarius, but it is beautiful if you're accepting what I just said and not being like, I know, I know. All right, Aquarius, explore my channel. I'm always on my channel. And I wish you an amazing June. And worst case scenario, I'll see you in July. Ciao, ciao.